you ever struggled with trying to stop editing while you're writing? That's the topic I'm addressing today in The Right Question. I'm Daphne Gray Grant, the Publication Coach. I have a question from Amy Rayburn, a writer based in Wilmington, Ohio. Here's what she asked by email. I love your book, and I totally know that I need to separate writing and editing. So why can't I stop my 40-year-old habit of editing as I write? Help! Thanks for your question, Amy. I may be stating the obvious when I say this, but any habit you've had for more than 40 years is going to be hard to break. Give yourself some credit for trying and ample time to build a new, more functional habit. There are actually 3 main reasons why you shouldn't want to edit while you're writing. First, trying to do 2 jobs at once is not very efficient. It just makes everything take longer. Second, it's going to make writing uncomfortable for you. And who wants an unhappy writer? Third, it's going to make you a bad editor because you won't yet have enough distance or perspective from your work. If you edit later, you'll edit better. So how do you break a 40-year-old habit? I have one trick that works almost immediately for most people. Start writing in 3-point type. It will be too small for you to read, and if you can't read it, you won't be able to edit it. While MS Word will not allow you to go below 5-point by default, you can override that limit by manually typing a 3 into the little box at the top of the screen. Of course, you could also type a 1 or 2-point in that box, but I like to go with slightly larger mouse type. It will help reassure you that you're still writing words, even if you can't quite manage to read them yourself. I also have one other tip that many people, especially academics, find useful. Start writing yourself what I like to call promissory notes. Whenever you discover something that you need to look up, whether it's a fact or just the spelling of someone's name, don't allow yourself to stop writing. Yeah, I know, you're convinced this research will take you only 15 seconds. But have you ever done a Google search in less than 20 minutes? Instead, write yourself a note in the document to remind yourself to check this fact later. When you write, write. Do everything else later, but give yourself a reminder to do it. Amy, several years ago, I wrote a blog post about how to break this pesky habit. It contains 7 tips, and I encourage you to read them to see if any others might help you. Link below. Finally, let me wrap up with a quote from the late American writer Dominique Dunne. Even if you write it wrong, write and finish your first draft. Only then, when you have a flawed whole, do you know what you have to fix. Amy, I want you to know it will be hard work for you to break this habit, but it will be so worthwhile. I was in my mid-40s when I did it, and I more than doubled my writing speed. And I've worked with clients who have tripled theirs. If you'd like to learn more about how to break the editing while you write habit, check out Chapter 9 of my new book, Your Happy First Draft. It's not available in bookstores or on Amazon. The only place I sell it is via my website, link below.